Hello and welcome. In this lesson we are going to look at the partnerships. Now you know from your accounting studies you have studied at maybe F3, or you might have studied something in F7 as well. If you have studied F6 or you might well have studied partnerships at F6 as well. If you're watching this lecture for F6, then we are definitely going to discuss the partnerships. Now if you have studied accounting in F3, if you remember partnerships, now partnership is simply a mutual agreement to carry out the business activities. Now if I want to do a business, I might ask my friend to give me some investment so that we can both share the profit and the losses so that we can start the business. Because I don't have money, so that's why I asked my friend. Likewise, if some other friend who had the money but he did not have some skills, so he asked me to be his partner while I will share my skills and he will share his own money. Likewise, we can be our business partners. Now, partners can be of many sort. I have already studied at F3, but our topic is not accounting partnership. Our topic is taxation partnership. Now, in taxation, when we do a business, so we might have 2 or 3 partners. The problem arises that it is very simple if we look at from accounting aspects, that we put some money in so that we can start the business, and after we started the business, then we share the profit and the losses. Now after starting the business, if there is a profit, obviously we'll share the profit, and then if there is a loss, then we will also share the loss. Now arrangement for profit and loss will already be explained and will already be agreed between the partners. The problem starting to arise that when someone new partner joins the partnership or someone leaves the partnership, that's where the taxation problem become a little complex, right? Now I hope that you would appreciate that, like I gave you the earlier example where I said that my friend will come to me where he will invest his money, but I will invest my skills. But my friend is quite rich, so I am not quite rich, so he said that I will invest the money and I won't take care of the business. You will be responsible for taking care of the business. So I will be sitting in the business premises. He won't be sitting. What do you think? Will I be paid some salary? Yes, definitely, because I will say to him that I am working for this company, so I will definitely going to get some salary. So while making the accounts, whatever the profit is, I will have to deduct the salary first, my salary. Then whatever the remaining profit is, we will have to distribute whatever the percentage, whatever the distribution we have agreed earlier. So we'll distribute that profit. Likewise, say for example, if our partnership was doing all right, then after some time it has started to incur some losses. So for example, if it says that the partnership had some loss, hang on, let me show. Say for example, if they say that partnership has some loss and the loss of £14,000. Now this is the loss before paying the partner, before partnership has paid me some salary. This is the loss before the salary is paid. Now if this loss is before partnership has paid me the salary, say for example, if I deduct the salary out of it, say for example, if I deduct the salary out of this one, a salary of £1,500, what would happen then? Now this is already a loss, and if something is added, if something is deducted out of this, it will increase the loss, won't it? So the loss after the salary is paid would be 15,500. All right. Now this is the account of the partnership. Now if it would have been a profit, the salary would have been deducted. If it is a loss, then it would increase the loss. Salary would increase the loss because salary is being deducted out of the partnership. Now this is just for the partnership. What about the partners? Now after doing that, we will have to make the accounts of the partner as well. Say for example, there were 3 partners: partner A, partner B, and partner C. Now they will each have some profits or losses. So they will have to make their own profit or losses statements. Likewise, if they have to make their own profit or loss statements, they will also have to calculate the trading profit. So they will have their own basis period. They will also have for their own trading profit and losses. So likewise, they will have their own trading periods and basis period. Say for example, there were only 3 partners and the new partner has joined after some time. His name was partner D. So what would happen about this, his basis period? Now, basis period which will be applicable to Mr. D would be basis period of starting basis period, because he has just started the partnership. So basis period for him would be starting basis period, whereas for these 3, if assuming they were in the partnership for quite long time, so the basis period for these will be, subsequent basis period, you can say. So he has just started the business, he has just started joined the partnership, so that's why his basis period would be starting basis period, right? Now, after doing that, assuming that this is the loss and this is the salary paid, and this salary was for Mr. A. Now, if we distribute this profit and it is £14,000, if we say that if it is divided equally between 4 partners, how much would it be? 3,500, say for example. If it is 3,500, now this is the loss and it would be shared between them equally. Now this is the loss of 3,500 between all of them, right? Now this is the loss, and it will remain the loss for everyone. However, this salary here, if we pick the salary, this is of Mr. A's salary. Now if we go here, this salary, it will be added here. It won't be deducted in this one because it is his separate account. Now he's making a separate account. For his account's perspective, this money is coming in to his account, into his pocket. Although this is a loss, but this one is a profit. So the net loss will be lower than that. Net loss would be £2,000 for as far as A is concerned. Alright, so these are the things which will make the student confusing as far as exam is concerned, even if it is F6 or P6. So you need to consider these things. Say for example, if it was a loss, what most students do is they would just deduct the salary out of the loss. This is a mistake. Likewise, what they do is that when putting this salary into the individual's account, they would just increase the loss again. So this is the mistake. Likewise, the basis period, making the basis period, this would also be a mistake. Alright? So this was our partnership. So like I said, that there would be different basis period, there would be different accounts, there would be different trading profits. So we'll take the salaries as well, we'll pay the salary, and the remaining amount will be distributed between the partners equally. Alright? Now I'm going to share the screen with you, and as we will read the notes as well, our partnership chapter. Now this lecture is both relevant for F6 and P6. Now even if you are watching this lecture for F6 or you are watching this lecture for P6, it is exactly the same thing as far as partnership is concerned. This is just a brought forward knowledge as far as P6 is concerned, and although it is a new knowledge for F6. So it is perfectly alright if you're watching for F6 or P6. As you can see on the screen, this is partnership, it says, and there are 2 steps in calculating the partnership as far as taxation is concerned. First, what we have to do is partnership tax adjusted profit are apportioned among partners according to the profit sharing arrangements. The salaries will be paid to partner, and after that profit sharing ratio will be calculated. And in the step 2 it says, once each partner gets his share of profit, then each partner is taxed independently as a sole proprietor. A separate basis period will be calculated and separate loss reliefs will be calculated. Right? And on the right side, if you see, it says partnership tax adjusted profits. Right? And it says that there will be separate basis period for A, separate basis period for B, and separate one for partner C. So as I said, that there will be separate, every individual will be separately responsible for their own basis period and for their own trading periods and trading profits. So likewise, after they get their share of profit and the salaries, they will make their own basis period. Some of them will have a opening basis period, and some of them may have closing basis period or other basis periods. Right? So that was it for now. As far as partnership is concerned, this is our partnership. So it was just a small chapter, and from an exam perspective, if you're comfortable with the basis period, which we have already covered, if you're comfortable with the basis period, then you should not face any problem with the partnerships, because this is very, very easy and these are easy marks. However, if you are struggling with basis period, please make sure you spend some more time on the basis period. When you're comfortable with basis period, then come to partnerships, then try to solve the questions of partnership. You won't face any problems if you're comfortable with the basis period. Right? That's it for now, and I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you and goodbye.